Hey there, it's me, Simone, the Zen Mommy. I'm here to help you with spiritual awakening and ascension and guiding you through the healing of the mind, body, and soul. So today, so I don't really have a topic right now. As you know, I am here in Florida. This is, I wanted to have a palm tree in the back of my picture, but why don't I have a palm tree? Oh, because the palm trees are there and in the front and everywhere. But this right here is my backyard, which is perfect for videos. So, anyways, I don't, like I said, I don't have a topic, and I want to talk about that experience I had. I'm not sure if it's time yet. Um, but let's, I guess, talk about a little bit about my journey. Okay. Number one, the last time I made a video, I talked about after I came out of this experience, I wanted to change my hairstyle. I wanted it to be lighter, you know, because I felt like, in that experience, when you have an experience out of the body and you realize that you exist without this body, you realize there's a great lightness to you, when you're just a soul. And coming back, everything felt heavy. So I went and I was like, I'm doing this, I'm getting rid of my hair, and I want to go natural, and I wanted to do natural dreads. And so here's the thing, my hair is blonde now. Do you guys I can't even tell if you guys can see this. I feel like if I position us better this way, I think it's going to be fine because I never can see the perfect result. Um, anyway, so look, it's blonde. Okay, so here, when I was growing up in the church that I was in, we weren't allowed to change our hair color. And I always wanted to, when I was young, before I came to the church, I tried that whole peroxide thing, and it went like, it was nice and I loved it, and my hair fell out, right? And so I was thinking, this is my chance for freedom. It's one of the reasons why I moved to Florida, because I stayed in California mainly for that religious system that I was in. If we wanted to be saved, we couldn't leave the state, we couldn't dye our hair, we had all of these rules. And so one of the things I was just like, I want to do blonde, I want to try it. And then I was like, I'm going to get dreads, I'm going to do it, right? And so the next day, I bought this box of hair dye with me and my daughter. We put it together, and the moment I looked at it, I was like, no, what did I do? Oh my God, right? And so I was like, okay, well, I'm supposed to get the dreads. And then I realized that although my hair right here, like, it looks okay in length, right? And I'm sorry to talk about my hair, but is actually going to go into this actually is going to be like a spiritual topic as well. Okay, so I looked at it, and it was like I had natural curls. Early as I can remember, as an orphan, they permed my hair, and as I grew up, I kept the perming up, and I didn't know I had these natural curls. But with the natural curls, my length looked so short, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to. So I just went through this whole issue, right? And then my beautician wasn't able to do it. She was like 8 hours, and I didn't have 8 hours. Then she had to work late, and so I didn't get my hair done. So I realized that, and I was gonna go back to the old hairstyle, but they didn't have it in my color. And so I was just like, what's going on? And that's kind of why I've been afraid. I got here on Saturday, and I was like, oh, I want to do a video. I realized it's a self-love issue. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, so self-love issue. I saw that when I see my hair, I didn't think I was pretty. I felt like, it had to be long for people to like me. And, these are things that I didn't see myself as beautiful. Like, I see myself as beautiful, but like, I noticed this hair thing, and I ended up getting stuck with this hairstyle and having to do it myself. I was thinking, maybe it's time for me to learn how to love me and accept all of me, exactly how I am. So like, I'm kind of like, the universe like has me stuck in this position where I'm forced to figure out my natural hair. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get it done again eventually. I kind of chickened out on the dreadlock thing. Maybe I'll go back to that, I'm not sure. It was nice having a non-commitment situation. But anyways, I kind of just wanted to update on that, is my hair journey, okay? So other than that, as far as moving, everything has taken off to a smooth start. It's just beautiful here. I wondered, like, why am I here? Why did I get all these signs and synchronicities and all these things work together? And it just so miraculously everything came together that I had to take this journey. I had to go see what was out there. And at first, I wasn't sure. And then one night, me and Storm, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you would see I put this video on Facebook. Um, Me and Storm went out with my friend Seth, and just to his dance studio where he's like Seth is a dancer and an actor, and we went to his studio, and oh my God, Storm came to life. I came to life. We began to start dancing and having fun and running all over the place, and then it hit me. This is why I'm here to 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 experience life, to come alive, to have adventure. It is not meant for us to live this mundane life, working a 9 to 5 every day. That's basically what we were doing. I was putting Storm in daycare, picking him up at 6:30. Soon as he get home, I cook dinner. We do baths. We maybe watch a movie and hang out if there's time. But we go to sleep, rinse, and repeat the next morning, the same day. And I was feeling really stagnant. Even with my YouTube channel, was, it's going good, of course. But like, I wanted more growth, right? And I wanted more financial stability, and I wanted to make more. And just, I saw myself come to life in the energy here in Florida compared to where I was in the Bay Area. The people, there's an airport right here, so we're gonna hear airplanes while I'm doing videos. I walk around in my neighborhood, it's just abundance. It's everywhere. It's just like people. There's so many people, and there's families, and I see all the positive. It's abundance in beauty and nature. It's abundance in wealth here, and I see that I am positioned in that energy to have to access pure potentiality for me. And so we'll see how my journey goes with my business, which I will of course be documenting that as well. I'm really excited to be here. I hit another snafu or snag, so to speak. Remember how my apartment had fell through, but then I got this. I'm renting this house, part of someone's house, and I'm really that went well. And then turns out like the job that I had is slow. The job that I wanted to start in event planning is slow right now for the summer, and the owners are taking a vacation. So therefore, that kind of was like last night I went through this little frizzy, and I was fine. I'm on my manifesting journey. I've been thinking, no, I'm not going to think negative. Everything happens for a reason. It's going to come together. Something big is going to happen. To get there in that point and be like, okay, I trust the universe no matter what. I'm not going to struggle. I'm not going to stress off of these things getting paid. That I trust that everything is laid out for me. Like, I have to look at it this way. Like, I trust that the universe brought me this far because I didn't have to come here. But I was here last night, and it just got to a moment where I just kind of broke down and just kind of cried gently, not too much. I tried not to like focus in on the negativity, but like I kind of cried, and I kind of moaned about some things, and I realized a lot of it was the ego. And sometimes when something negative kind of hits our life, we do have to look for the positive in the situation, right? So now I have to get a roommate in order to make it, right? But what is the positive amount? My rent is half the amount, right? And although I didn't really want a roommate, but half the amount, I don't really have to work for anyone else now. Like, I can focus on trying to make make Zen Mommy work, work on my products for my store, work on my coaching and my counseling services, and update my website. I can actually focus on me with the amount of rent I planned. It's much cheaper than California. The bills are included. And so it actually works to my benefit. Although the ego, wanted its way, you just have to understand that, see, one thing I learned when I was on the other side in my experience is I saw the whole path of my life. I saw the whole picture. I saw the whole reality here. And see, there's no time on the other side. There's no time, space continuum like we have here. So here we live it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. So it's annoying. The ego gets really, it gets really upset and really, it stresses off of these things. But the truth is, I've actually already seen the big picture. Okay, I've already know, like, you see everything is happening at the same time. So it's one thing, it's just like you have to trust the universe. You have to trust that when things fall apart, that means it's about to fall. It sometimes has to fall apart to fall together. And so I was like frustrated last night, and I called my friend Patty, Victor Odo, Patty and Victor. Well, I called Patty, and Victor Odo, her husband, was there. And he says, I told him, I don't know what to do. And he says, tell her she's getting exactly the experience she needs to be a teacher. And I was like, I don't want to be a teacher. But you know what? He is right. Like, I've been looking for that point for things to get stable. I just want a stable life, a stable income. But like, I'm starting to learn that, like, I don't know, stability is pretty much like certainty. There is none. And I want to get to that place, and I understand that place exists for me. It's already there. I just have to make it there. I have to follow my journey. And that may mean, like, the bigger picture is I don't have to work full time right now to stress to make rent and bills and everything else, right? So therefore, I can focus on this, that my business becomes my full time. It becomes my passion. It becomes my joy. And it also becomes a way to support myself. And so, anyways, I just want to do that update real quick. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.